So I was quite shocked because I did not know anything about what they were talking about. I didn't even I couldn't even comprehend that okay there is a cyst in my mouth. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, I'm Panaga Sudarshan. I make content like study with me videos, study time lapses, and vlogs, which you know generally whatever excites me, I try to make video on them and put them here. So welcome back to another video.
Welcome, welcome.
First of all, Happy New Year to everyone out there. It has no astronomical significance whatsoever, but hey, all of us around the globe are celebrating, so let's hop on the train. So, this is a little different kind of video from what I end up posting on this channel.
How is this any different?
So, I want this video to be kind of a pre-phase or a kind of a justification video why for like the videos that I will be posting in the upcoming weeks.
Do you understand words coming out of my mouth?
So recently, okay, let's do a story time. I recently had a health scare, and because of this I couldn't shoot or put myself talking on a camera and record and make content for YouTube. So around 10 to 12 years ago, I had an accident where I tore my lip and sliced off my front teeth, which was really painful at the time. I don't remember most of it.
Shut up and get to the point.
But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is something that happened 10 to 12 years ago uh, came back biting in the back recently last year. So in January 2022, because of the accident that I had 10 to 12 years ago, I basically the doctors at the time they stitched my torn lip, and then they I guess I underwent a root canal procedure if I remember correctly, and also this crown fitting, a replacement for the original teeth. I had done that and I was working. I mean, I was fine after that, and everything was going well in my life as usual. And then cut to or like fast forward to 2022 January, where I was having a little bit discomfort with my mouth, as in I was noticing this liquid discharge with very unpleasant smell. That was like a kind of bugging me. So I just casually one evening I just went to a dental clinic that's nearby, and the doctor in that clinic, she took an X-ray and she told, okay, there seems to be a cavity development, which is leading to discharge and the foul smell. So she said, okay, this is like quite, this happens usually. It's not something that's new. So okay, after coming back from the clinic, I ended up getting a second opinion from another doctor,
You see, you just can't trust anyone.
which was pretty, you know, one of the good things that I've done in my life, I guess. So I went to another clinic, another doctor. So before I said anything, I just told them like this is the problem that I'm having. So they took a jaw X-ray, uh, X-ray of my whole jaw, and then they pointed out that did you even, as in like they asked me, was I ever involved in an accident or a trauma, physical trauma? Because we won't be talking about our mental trauma in this channel. uh, which was quite surprising because I hadn't even brought up I didn't even tell them my medical history to begin with. So I was little bit surprised and also little scared because I don't know why they are asking. And first of all, I mean, they're doctors, obviously, it's their job to know how these things happen. But anyway, so what they told me is because of the trauma or the accident that I had 10 to 12 years ago, there was a tiny cyst that went undiagnosed, that was left undiagnosed, and which eventually over the decade or a decade and a half, it built up, and that is, it grew in size, and that's what is causing this discharge and uncomfortableness or like discomfort in my upper portion of the mouth. So I was quite shocked because I did not know anything about what they were talking about. I didn't even I couldn't even comprehend that okay there is a cyst in my mouth, because I didn't have any sort of pain or any sort of apart from the the discharge and the foul smell. Nothing was you know uh, really irking me in terms of physical pain. So I asked them, what's the next, what's the next step? So how do I get rid of it? So they suggested that eventually we might have to go to a surgery where we open everything up and then just remove it physically, like manually, and then we close it and hope that it won't come back. But initially, what they did to my mouth was they performed a re-root canal surgery where they tried as much as possible to remove the cyst or the gunk from outside. They tried to shrink my cyst by injecting some medicine. I don't know if any biology people are watching. Please do let me know what this is called. So yeah, after that, that itself, the re-root canal procedure itself was around 3 to 4 months. After which I had the actual surgery, which it was a little scary. And let me tell you one thing: the night before surgery, I did some research and I was, watching these YouTube videos like what was the surgery about, what's the procedure, how it would look. And frankly, if you ever get any surgery any part of your body, please do not watch unless you have that guts, or unless you are not scared, unless you don't have a medical background. I don't suggest you watching, because if you're anything like me, I get pretty scared of the things that I see which are related to biology. That's one of the reasons why I did not take up biology and end up in a medical profession. So yeah, as in, it was quite scary to see what would happen the next day to me as part of the surgery. And yeah, it scared the shit out of me. And frankly, I don't recommend any of you watch any videos or anything, any read any blogs about the surgery. I mean, of course, you must, if you're curious, then you would end up searching on the internet what's causing this, what are the remedies. I have done that. Many people, all I guess almost everyone has done that. But if you're having any kind of procedure being done, I don't recommend you watching anything related to that procedure, especially the night before the procedure. Anyways, moving on. After my surgery, I was told not to talk. Um, yeah, the surgery was about for 2 to 2.5 hours, I guess, mostly 2 hours. And I was told not to talk and not to intake any solid food. So for the next 2 to 3 days right after my surgery was a bit challenging. My whole mouth had swelled up. I couldn't talk. I was in a lot of pain. I remember this, the pain and agony was too much to handle. Also, adding to this, the place where they had put the stitches, it was rubbing to the inner side of my upper lip, which caused this huge ulcer patch to develop, and that was an on next level pain. If I'm being honest, this added, this sort of delayed my recovery, but no, nevertheless, it all I was happily recovered in 1 to 1.5 weeks of time. And they removed my sutures after, I guess, 10 to 12 days of my surgery. After which, I had a post, I guess, something to do with wrap it up, Panaga. Nobody really cares. Post fiction. Anyways, I just want to conclude this video by saying that I am done with all the dental work and dental stuff that I was going through since the last year, and I'm happy to report that I'm healthy, touch wood, and I'm also back on track with a lot of stuff that I've been holding off. Also, I just wanted to say that please don't put off any medical appointments, because they can build up to a point where it would be very expensive for you to address them at a future time. So yeah, all in all, thank you for sticking, and thank you for watching this video, and also please do continue supporting my channel by subscribing to my channel and liking this video, share this video, comment down below any ideas that you might think that I would be able to do a video on. And yeah, so what else can I say? At this point, I don't think anything else.
My bad? That's all you have to say?
However, I do want to say that when I was having my dental work done, parallelly I also had my work, actual work, the studying that I was doing, also some of the exams, and I ended up eventually recording them. But at the time I didn't realize, because I was too excited to record and to have that documented. But in hindsight, I should have thought that, I should have realized that I did not have two teeth in my right in the front, so that would be little weird for you to see. And I frankly, I don't want to become a meme, and nobody does. So I don't know how much of it I'll end up posting online, posting on YouTube, but I think I will post few clips, because I don't want to leave anything out. I want to document. That's one of the reasons that I have, created this channel and continuously. I've continued to post videos on YouTube. So please do support my channel, and you can do that by simply clicking on the subscribe button and liking this video. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you soon in another video.